welcome to Sillage of Tashera, my fragrance channel where I discuss all things fragrances. If you love fragrances too, please consider subscribing. Please stick around. I have something good to discuss today. Today is going to be all about gourmands. Now, before we start, I want to say gourmand is like my least favorite scent category, but there are some fragrances that I have happened to fall in love with. So when it comes to gourmand scents, I do like them, but I don't like super foodie gourmand. I don't want to smell like a devil's food cake. I don't want to smell like a vanilla cream pie. I don't want to smell like literal food. So when it comes to those type of gourmands, it's not for me. There's a brand, Thear something K. None of his scents, I can't jive with any of his scents because they're just too foodie, and I don't understand why anyone would want to smell like literal food. I like to smell edible, sexy edible, not food edible. There's a difference. So, with that being said, let's start. I'm going to start with my favorite. I don't want to say favorite, but this one is a big love. I do love all of these scents that I'm going to talk about today. First one, Bond number 9. I love this one. It's sweet. It has that airy quality that I love. People say this smell like Baccarat Rouge. It does have that vibe, but this has hazelnuts and cacao. So that's what gives it that gourmand touch. This is very addictive and intoxicating. I wear this one a lot. I grab for this one a lot. So I guess you could say it's my favorite gourmand. It's just so good. It's one of Bond number 9's best sellers. Again, this one is Tribeca. Sweet, airy, intoxicating, non-foodie, gourmand. You have to get your nose on this one if you haven't tried it. Next up is Bianco Latte, which was a blind buy based off of Hype. And it was love at first sniff. This one is vanilla with coumarin and honey, which is surprising. I hate honey. I've mentioned it multiple times before. Honey in fragrances makes me sick to my stomach. I've never liked the smell of honey, but I do drink it in my use it as a sweetener for my teas. But other than that, I don't like the smell. I don't really like the taste. But this was surprising that I fell in love with this. So again, this is vanilla, coumarin, honey, and white musk. And I think it's the white musk that got me. The musk is very divine. It's intoxicating. And the sillage of this scent is amazing. You're going to have a scent trail, and the longevity is superb. This one lasts 12 plus hours on skin. And I feel like this has ambroxan, but it's not listed as a note. But I guess it's just the heavy dose of that white musk. It's addictive. This one is so addictive. It's worth all of the hype that it gets. And this is coming from a non-gourmand lover. This is very gourmand, but it doesn't take it too far. Love. Again, this is Giardini Toscano Bianco Latte. This was a blind buy as well. This one is Casamorati Lira. This wasn't love at first sniff. It grew on me, but I really do like this one. This is a citrus, gourmand, vanilla, cake type scent. This one has notes of, one second, bergamot, blood orange, lavender flowers, rose, jasmine, cinnamon, licorice blossom, vanilla, musk, and caramel. This one is very sweet. This is my most gourmand scent of all my gourmand scents. This one is kind of addictive and sweet. If you do love gourmand, if you're a gourmand lover, you probably already have this in your collection because this is like the gourmand of all gourmands. You have to have this one if you are a gourmand lover. Again, this one is Lira by Casamorati. Now, speaking of Lira, I have one that smells identical to it, but this one is just a sample, and this one is by a brand called Regalien, and the fragrance is called Hazz. So this one, It's a fresher take on Lira. I can't decide which one I enjoy more, but I can say that I reach for this more. Not only that, I purchased a 5 ml decant and I used it up, and then I repurchased a 10 ml decant. So I might say I'm leaning towards this one more than Lira, because Lira, I've had the 30 ml bottle for going on 2 years now, and I've barely used it. It's probably like the fill line is like right here. So I'm maybe leaning towards this one more. So Regalien has notes of grapefruit, orange, tonka, mimosa, licorice, caramel, praline, vanilla, and sandalwood. So the praline is probably what did it for me. I absolutely love praline. I said in my previous video. As well as sandalwood. It gives it like a woody take. This one is so good, and I love to layer this one with Trajan by Electimus. Killer combination. So if you have Lira and Trajan, layer them. Amazing. You're going to smell so good. Again, this one is Regalien Hazz, and I'm gonna post a photo of it so you can see the bottle. Next up is Dolce Almafi by Casamorati. This one, love. This one is addictive. This is one of those scents that I don't wear often, but when I wear it, I can't stop smelling myself, and the longevity is amazing, and it lasts a full 8 hours on skin. This one is a fruity, sweet vanilla gourmands. This one has top notes of quince and apple, which gives it that fruity touch. This also has saffron and vanilla, clove, and what else does this have? Cardamom and incense, tonka, and amber. This one is a dream. I love this one. Yeah, so after Tribeca, this might be my number 2. This one is very addictive. It's sweet. This one is described as smelling like juicy fruit. I definitely agree with that, but it smells like a spicy juicy fruit. And I'm talking about juicy fruit gum, if you remember that gum. It smells like juicy fruit with spices. The clove and the cardamom gives it a nice spicy touch, and the sandalwood and the base, amazing. The amber, alluring. This one, very addictive. I love this one. If you haven't tried it, you have to try it. It's very unique. This is one of my most unique scents in my collection. I don't have anything else that smells even close to it, so I can't compare it to anything else. 100% unique. Again, this is Dolce Amalfi by Casamorati. Next up is Killian Princess. You probably already know this one. This one is like one of Kilian's best fragrances, and it's simple, but it's good. This one is vanilla with green tea and marshmallow. It's a very simple fragrance, easy to wear, and it's so good. I want to smell it again on myself. Oh, it's good. This one is really good gourmand. It's not too foody. It has the right touch of sweetness. The green tea adds a freshness to it, and the marshmallow adds this fluffiness. So amazing. You have to try this one. Again, this is Killian Princess. Next is BDK Rouge Smoking, one of my favorite cherry fragrances. This one start out smelling like a sexy cherry cola scent. A sexy vanilla cherry cola scent. The dry down is amazing. The cherry fades after a while, and this becomes a sexy vanilla tonka scent. This one is also very addictive. This one, it gives the vibe of wearing all black, a black leather jacket, like a sexy, cool, dark, feminine, edgy, femme fatale type scent. That's what the vibe this one gives me. It's so good. It's so addictive. I am absolutely in love with this one. This one is my favorite from the house of BDK. Again, this one is Rouge Smoking. Next is Nishane Ani. This one smells like a vanilla cake to me, but a spiced vanilla cake with cardamom and ginger. The vanilla in this is so addictive. The dry down of this fragrance is amazing. Like, I'm obsessed with the dry down. The dry down is a nice sweet vanilla ambergris situation, and It starts off very spicy with a blast of ginger. And then the cardamom kind of sweetens it up. And the vanilla is intoxicating. This is like one of the best from the house of Nishane. And I have a decant of Ani X on the way. I actually had blind bought Ani X about a month ago, and then my order was canceled because it was out of stock. I ended up purchasing a decant about a few days ago, so that one should be delivered on Monday, and I can't wait to smell it. Last up, I dropped this one on the floor. It's the last one I'm going to discuss, and this is Clive Christian Blonde Amber. I don't have the cap, it's on the floor. So this one is my most expensive Gourmand. This retails at $580, but if you search and you watch for sales, you can get this at like $350, like I did. This one is a nice, sweet, it's in the vein of Killian Angel Share, but it's way better. 10 times better. This is blended to perfection. It has at least 15 to 20 notes, dried fruits, citrus notes, vanilla, sandalwood. It has 2 liquors. It has rum and cognac. This one is addictive, is sexy, both perfect for both men and women. You'll have an intoxicating sensual when you wear this. I just feel like this one gives like cigar lounge vibes. Sexy date night at a jazz club, smoking a cigar. Like, that's the vibes that this one gives me. This is like one of the best from Clive Christian. Again, this one is Blonde Amber, but from Clive Christian. And that wraps up my gourmand videos. So if you love gourmand as well, please comment down below. Let us all know your top picks, your favorite gourmands. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And with that being said, until next time, have a great day.